So this is running. We're not gonna show you what it looks like to run because you know how to run, but there's some variations that you can do should you not be able to run outside. We've got running in place or jogging in place, which is basically the same thing. Work those hands, look nice and silly. It's okay, you're in your garage, life is good. We also have mountain climbers, and there's two variations you can do here. You kick out to a push-up position, and you're looking to basically bring your knee up and then push it back. Now this way, you just bring the knee up and then fire it right back. This is a little bit more windy and a good scale. This one involves a little bit more of a groin stretch where basically the foot gets about in line with the palm of the hand. Either one is totally legit to do. Just pick one for the workout and stick with it, whatever, or warm up and stick with it, okay? So that's our mountain climber. We also have high knees. High knees is basically running in place, but you wanna bring your knees up a bit higher. So it's not how you'd actually run. It requires a little bit more of a pull and gets you a little bit more tired and breathing nice and hard. The other one would be fast feet. Fast feet is just picking a spot on the ground and look to switch your feet and touch your toe to that spot. You can do this on top of a plate where you're tapping your toes on top of a plate. We didn't have a plate out. We didn't need to show you that. It looks fine with just a spot on the ground. Another one is going to be rowing, so hopping on a rower and rowing, or assault biking, or any sort of other nice expensive gadget you have in your garage. The other one would be single jumps, like with a jump rope, getting up there and just doing single jumps to get your feet going. That is our subs for running. So this is leg swings. We've got leg swings forward and back. We also have leg swings side to side. We are gonna use this little PVC pipe to balance. You don't need to if you've got spectacular balance. Basically this is the forward and backward version here. You're looking to pull the foot down as you come back through, and you're looking to kick it up as you go nice and high. Try not to kick your child if they're sitting under you. You can do that on both legs. There's also side to side, which looks like this. You kind of lean on whatever object you have and you go across the body and back. And look, you're looking to get a stretch on that side. You're also looking to get a stretch as you open back up. So that's our leg swings forward and back and side to side. So this is a kickback. A kickback is like a burpee minus the push-up part of it. So you basically come to the ground, kick your feet back, bring your feet up, jump and clap. Another way you can do this is by stepping back. So instead of kicking your feet back, you step back and then jump back through, bam. Big thing with this is stay rigid through your stomach. So basically flex through your midline and your abs. We don't want to be sagging the hips there too much, irritating that back. These are butt kickers and high knees. They're two separate things. Don't try to do them in the same motion. I made that mistake one time. And they're often found together. You'll do a row of butt kickers or a row of high knees, but butt kickers are where you basically try to run in place and kick your own butt. You can also run forward as you do it, or you can kind of paw at the ground and use your heel to kick your own butt. High knees is where you bring your knees up nice and high in the front and you transition and do those high knees. As you're doing high knees, try to pump the hands as well. It helps with that running technique way. All right, so this is the sit-up, and look at what we're looking for from a sit-up is you sit down till your shoulders hit the ground, and you can think about your hands touching the ground behind your head, and then we sit up till your hands touch the ground in front of your toes. That's generally the range that we're gonna look for it, but mainly what we're looking for is the shoulder comes in front of the hip. So this shoulder part is in front of the hip, and then our hands touch the ground behind our head, and that's our range for the sit-up. We also have a sit-up to pike, where the feet go out in front of us, and we sit down, the hands touch the ground behind the head, and we sit up and kind of touch the toes in the front. We also have a sit-up to pancake, where it's a straddle, and you lie down to do the same sit-up, and then you look to touch your chest to the ground. There are some freaky people out there who can do that. Oh, Cheryl was almost able to do it. That was amazing. If you saw me, you would laugh very hard compared to what she just did there. Some variations for this is you can anchor your feet, basically put them up under dumbbells. It allows you to pull a little bit with the legs, but we're looking to get that range when we do a sit-up. If you want to throw your hands, you can throw your hands for a little bit of momentum. And if you want to do them a little bit slower, you can do them a little bit more strict. You can also use an ab mat, which goes up under your back. It's up to you exactly how you want to do that. But sit-ups and their variations, that's what we got. So this is mountain climbers. There's two variations of it. One where you don't touch the foot to the ground, you just kind of pump your feet back. The other where you touch your foot kind of in line with your hand. It's a little bit more of a groin stretch, but both equally nasty. So that's our mountain climber. So we're gonna go over the burpee and its various scales. We have a burpee with basically just lying on the ground and then getting back up. So you kick your feet behind you, go down, come back up. Your chest hits the ground and you stand back up and give a little clap. We have stepping your feet back, which looks like this. So stepping your feet back, doing the push-up, coming back up. And you also have the ability to go down on your knees, and do a knee push-up there rather than a straight push-up. All of these legit, we're just looking to get the chest to touch the ground, come up, and then give a little clap. A couple scales for this that we can do. We can elevate the burpee, so we can go onto a box or a bench like we have here. You kick your feet back, do the push-up on the box, jump and give a little clap. The higher you make the box, the easier that burpee becomes. The other thing we can do is a kickback. A kickback looks like this, where you basically kick your feet behind you, bring them up, jump and give a little clap. It takes out that push-up portion of it. These really suck, so it's not like you're getting an easier version. It's just that you can go a lot faster with them, and the pushing portion of it is taken out. Those are our burpees and their variations.